Hi guys, I am Dalty Reseller and today I'm just going to be having a little bit of a vintage clothing mukbang with you, I guess. So yeah, just a long form video. I don't do these often, but I think it's important for you to see like the raw side of things as well. Instead of like just the little TikTok and Instagram reels where they're just like fully animated and active and you know, you don't see everything what's going on. And yeah, I thought today we've had these 200 kg sacks of kids vintage mixing, branded mix. They're really good. I mean, I've just sorted all these. We had 3 bags of them. I've sorted them out into categories. So what I do is with these, I've put in a pile of standard items. There's not much standard, but like your filler standard pieces, because you're always going to get them from any wholesaler. It's just inevitable. And then I've got massive piles of just the absolute bangers, because I want to make sure they're split out amongst every purchase really, so everyone's going to get the bangers, the cream. We don't take any of that out. We don't resell individual pieces anywhere, and most of our stock goes to the coaching community, the students. So we've got, I think, over 200. Yeah, we've got over 200 students now that are learning the Vinted ways, but obviously the way Vinted's going at the minute, we're trying to obviously scale them into eBay. That's my go-to at the minute. I'm going to be heavy on the eBay content because I'm sick of Vinted and I'm sick of having to tell people to start a Vinted reselling business when I know deep down it's not scalable and it's not a business. I obviously want the best for our students. Just going to snip this a bit because it's quite loud, I think, this, but let's get into this and show you like how good this stuff really is. Yeah, that should do it. I'm going to show you this piece first. We've got a Nike puffer. Yeah, so that's really cool. I think it's reversible actually. A lot of the kids stuff is reversible, you know, the vintage kids stuff. It's not unzipping, but yeah, good start. Got a Champion hoodie. The Champion stuff I would put obviously in the staple filler because Champion's not like the best brand to sell. Got Nike. Obviously there's going to be loads of Carhartt and stuff in here. We've got a Columbia kids puffer. This stuff's super cheap to source as well, and it does really well on Vinted because of obviously kids grow rapid. Like, you got to think, if you're buying your kid clothing 3 to 6 months, like, the parents are going to have to then buy the next stage up within that time frame. It's like repeat buyers, and they're having to constantly buy. Ralph Lauren polo, Adidas hoodies. Obviously parents these days want their kids to wear like designer stuff and look trendy for Instagram, so it's important that they can get access to cheap branded really good stuff like this Tommy Hilfiger quarter zip. We've got a Gap hoodie. Gap's really popular in kids clothing. What else have we got? There's gonna be loads of Carhartt in here. There's a Carhartt t-shirt with a nice little fish back print, really cool. That's gonna do well. I know the dads of Vinted love dripping out their kids in the Carhartt work gear. They look so cute in it as well. Any questions, guys, as well? Like, DMs are always open. I don't know how the DMs work on YouTube. Maybe you can follow me on Instagram, Dalty Reseller, or follow me on TikTok, message me there. We can help you out. We've got a nice little Ralphie tee there. We can help you out, we can help you scale. And I know like the barrier to entry on Vinted's obviously pretty low. Anyone can sell on Vinted. It's easy to do it, but the barrier to entry on eBay, not so easy. It's a bit harder to list. So if you want help scaling this and actually start a real business, check the links, because we obviously have spaces in our coaching community. We're always open to helping new people. We have access to unlimited stock, unlimited resources. I've got contacts and suppliers in every single country pretty much. So if you're from Europe, we can help you. If you're from the UK, we can obviously help you. You can even buy our in-house stock, which obviously I've got. I'm a full-time wholesaler. I do coaching on the side. And the guys are scaling. They're doing really well, but they're in that part now where they're wanting to venture into eBay because they want a serious future-proof business that can last. Whereas Vinted, it's just winging it. Look at this Patagonia reversible fleece jacket. It's a really nice piece. Yeah, I'm hoping that Depop starts flying again, because when I first started 14 years ago, Depop was insane. You were getting like 40, 50 pound for Nike spell out hoodies and North Face Denali fleeces, and then obviously Patagonia fleece, really nice. Vinted came along and these streaming platforms, and the price has just kind of like plummeted. That is kids clothing, so it's super cheap. It's a Ralph, pretty rare Chicago jumper, but I'm telling you, that's going to fit a young lass on Vinted, or even a young lad. That'd probably fit me. So that's the good thing about buying kids clothing. You can really maximise on the pieces that are going to actually fit a young teenager. And you know, Vinted, it's full of young teenagers, uni students, college students, it's full of them. So yeah, it's a good little way of maximising. Got a Patagonia puffer. Look how nice that is. Lovely piece that. Got nice little mossy oak real tree piece, again really popular. The tiniest little Carhartt baby grow. Oh my days, look at that. Look how little that is. Isn't it mad that, like, once upon a time we used to fit in things like that? Obviously I'm not much bigger now, but that's crazy. I could go on all day, but I might just wrap it up there. But like I say, look into vintage kids clothing. Get in touch if you want it. Get in touch if you want to scale your business. If you're watching this and you've never even done any reselling and you keep seeing these videos, honestly, it's a sign. You need to start today. That's a lovely Carhartt jacket, that. Well, nice. Start today. Only you can make that decision. But I'm telling you, it's such a good thing to do. Even if, like, you don't want to be full-time and scale, you just want to make some extra money to support your family or money for holidays, whatever the reason is, it doesn't have to always be about going all in and going full-time and another Patagonia jacket. It doesn't have to always be about that. Even if you want to make an extra £500–600 a month to just support and get by in these times, like, it's a no-brainer really. And like I say, it's low barrier to entry, and yeah, we genuinely can really help you out. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this longer video of me waffling and showing you some like awesome clothes. And yeah, this is going to be Carhartt. Yep, another Carhartt jacket. This is what I mean, right? Look at the size of this. Look, it's not going to fit me perfectly because obviously I'm a growing lad, but just to prove a point, right, some of this clothing will fit like a young teenager, maybe. Maybe not that one, but there are much bigger pieces than that. So get in touch. Subscribe as well. I'm on the road to 5,000 subscribers. Drop a cheeky sub, and yeah, appreciate you watching.